You're watching Tarot Incentives. Thanks for the thumbs up. I don't know how I got a thumbs up and or 2 thumbs up because I don't see anybody in the chat. It still says 0. Let's see. Now I see you guys. Hello, Noah and his Raina. Things have calmed down a little bit. It's been a pretty cool day. Let's see what's coming in for the different signs. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look at, let's see, Capricorn. So Capricorn is ascendant. Looks like, as far as astrologically, let's see here. One, two. Let's see what houses everyone's in. It looks like Capricorn is in the house of self, and Venus is at a trine with the ascendant. So something is going to be in harmony, and your reactions with something are going to be harmonious, and people are going to be tuned into whatever reactions you have going on. So they may be sensitive to your reactions if you're Capricorn. Also, Pluto is in Capricorn right now. So Mercury is at an opposition with Pluto. So you may want to tell someone, you might want to end something, some of you Capricorns, and yet there's going to be some opposition there. You know, it may be difficult for you to tell the person, or it may be difficult for them to accept some sort of ending. Let's see what else is going on. I'll just do each sign if I can here. So that being said, with Capricorn, there is also a Taurus, another Capricorn, or a Virgo who fancies getting your attention. And there's also someone is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like connecting, because these are kindred spirits. So you may be in the mood to be around people with the same emotional goals. And so that's cool because they're going to want to connect with you too. Someone in Someone's going to want to connect with you while you're in the mood to connect in this. Oh, 115. Let's see. Yeah, while you are wanting to connect. And what else for Capricorn? What other messages are coming in for Capricorn? So let's see. Somebody wants to perpetuate something that's going on. So you're meant to hear that. And with Pisces, Neptune is in transit with you, and Neptune is at a sextile with Pluto. So some dream that you have, something that you really want to happen, it looks like it's highly likely for it to happen, and then you sit back and look at it, and Pluto is in there. So you may experience something, and it happens. You get, things crunk in a way that, makes sense to you, and then, then you're satisfied for the most part, because it looks like something is likely to happen, and it's not really difficult, and then it's like, okay, so now, you're living in this scenario where, with what you have going on, Pisces, it's there, it happens, and then it's over. So it's something, somewhat of an experience. And let's see if I can get a little more about what's going on with you, Pisces. So there is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who fancies your attention. They fancy getting your attention. And then there is someone who is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like spending some cash. So maybe some of you are like, okay, I'm going to do it, and then that's it. So someone may be blowing a little bit of cash in that mood to do just that. And what else is going on? There is also someone who wants to pull something off with you. So they want to do something that's kind of like pull off a big thing with you. So they feel like you're the one who's going to help them to be able to pull something off. And that's what's coming in with you, Pisces. So Virgo, Venus is at a conjunction with Mars for you, Virgo. So you may be fighting for something that you believe in when it comes to love, or someone else is fighting for what they believe in with what you have going on in love, the love department, Virgo. With this astrological transit. And you know what else? Someone feels lucky if you have given them any attention lately. because they fancy your attention, and someone else is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like, it looks like you have like a lot of energy here, Virgo. You may be feeling like being kind of like wild and dangerous or whatever, and just living life fearlessly. And someone wants to connect with you now, so hopefully they're on your level with that. Hey. What's this? Someone wants to accomplish something with you, Virgo. They feel like they're going to be able to get something done, get something accomplished with you. And so they look forward to it. Someone's looking forward to it. Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see. This is the second house with Jupiter. Jupiter's at a trine. So something harmonious is going on with you. There's some expansion. This could be expansion in work. So someone is tuning in, thinking about an Aquarius. There is possibly some sort of expansion going on if they are somewhat MIA. And with you, Aquarius, there is a Capricorn who fancies your attention. And there's also someone who is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like showing your attraction. You know, you may feel like letting it all hang out. You may feel like even spending some time with this person or letting them know that you are attracted to them, with this Lover's card coming in like so there. Also, what else is going on with you? So someone wants to perform for you or perhaps perform with you. So they want to do something sweet together, or they want to be some part of your focus. So they're doing something so that they can get a little bit of attention, or maybe some conversation, or maybe just have you look their way. So that's what's coming in with you. So Aquarius, you are in your second house of value, and Capricorn, you are in your first house of self. Okay, so let's see who I want to check out next. Let's see what's going on with Aries. All right, and the reason why I have Aries on here next is because it looks like you're in your third house of sharing and communication. So let's see how that goes, because the moon is in your sign, and the moon happens to be at a square with the ascendant. So it may be somewhat of a challenge to get your feelings across, even if you're feeling kind of emotional. Okay, so if you're going from your third to which what's going if you're transiting out of that third house or whatever, there's still that emotion that is something you're very persistent in keeping on your brain. It may not be that you want to do anything except share that emotion. And again, there's that square coming into play. So you may feel like you don't really want to react to something, but the moon is coming in there. Also, there is this is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person who fancies getting attention from you. And there's someone who is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like you want to nurture someone. So it may be good for them to connect with you because they're going to feel that sense of being nurtured. I feel like tenderness will be emanating from you. Aries. And so this has something on it. Someone wants to carry out something with you. So they have something that they want to do, and they want to share in doing this with you. Aries. So Taurus, you are in your 4th house of family. And Uranus is in transit within your sign astrologically. And Uranus happens to be opposite of MC. So there may be a bit of opposition with something that you have going on. It could be something family and work related. So you could be trying to juggle something having to do with your career and your home life, and some modern conveniences that you want to shape whatever you're doing. So that's what's coming in as far as your forecast. And there is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio water sign who fancies your attention. They love getting attention from you. And someone is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may just kind of like be putting a lot of time into an idea that you have that is going to be prosperous, by the way. That's what is predicted here. Taurus. And someone wants to bring something about with your help. They feel you're just the person who's going to be able to give them the advice they need or put in the work to help to bring something about. Now, Gemini, you're in your 5th house of kids or 5th house of fun, depending on who you are and whether you choose to be around children right now. What else is going on with you, Gemini? The node. No. Gemini, you have transited into this is your 6th house of health. Okay? And so, something having to do with health or pets is likely to be going on with you. Because now Taurus is going from that 4th house of family to the 5th house of kids and fun and entertainment. So Gemini, staying on what you have going on. There's someone who is fancying your attention. They fancy your attention, and this is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini person. And the person who is yearning to connect with you may or may not be aware of the fact that you're going through a time period where you may be feeling a little bit emotional. It could have something to do with someone who you know, their health, or either your own health, or it could just be something related to a pet or just daily activities have you in that whirlwind of thought processing that could have some of you guys a little bit emotional, drawn into something going on in your daily life. So as long as that person who wants to connect with you can, you know, step back and allow you to fully experience how you're feeling. You know, they may be there to just help you through anything that you're feeling. But I feel like this is something that you could work out, a little bit of emotional upheaval that just has you thinking. Figuring something out. And it could be because someone wants to finish something up with you. So you may have begun something and then got a little bit in your feelings there. Someone wants to sum something up and finish something up. Maybe someone's pressed to get something done with that coming in. So Cancer. Cancer, you guys are in your 7th house of relationship balance. And Mercury is opposite Saturn. So, you know, someone may want to communicate with you, or you may want to communicate with someone else and get your point across, or talk and hash things out, or just enjoy conversations. And you may be kind of torn because you're trying to concentrate a little bit on something else that's going on, because Saturn may mean that as far as your schedule, things are a little bit cramped. And you may want that time to communicate and then feel like your schedule is just too full. There is that Mercury opposition to Saturn that's coming in. And it could be something that is showing an oppositional energy to some sort of partnership there, since you're in your 7th house. Let's see what else is going on. Cancer, the person who fancies your attention is coming in as fancying it a whole lot, and this is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person. And someone is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like things are a bit out of whack. It's possibly due to this Saturn opposition here. And someone wants to carry out some vision that they have. They want to carry out something, some sort of agenda, and they want you to be by their side when they're doing this. And you may have so much to do, you wonder how that's going to happen. But again, someone does want you present when they go about doing something. So that's coming in here loud and clear. Leo, you are in your 8th house of endings, sex, death, and taxes. So some of you may have been looking into something that is tax related that you dread. And the sun is opposite Saturn. So there may be some pull as you try to concentrate on doing one thing or another. And your drive, you have the drive, a lot of drive with what you're doing. With that sun opposite Saturn. So you may want to concentrate on doing one thing, and then your drive may have you going in more than one direction because you want to get more than one thing done, Leo. There is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person who fancies your attention while you may be trying to concentrate on one thing or another. And there's someone who is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like you want to get your plans in order. You may feel like, okay, I want to make sure I can do this and this, because you have a lot of ambition there. It may be a relationship and work, or it may be, you know, I want this job and that job, or you want to keep the one that's making the most, but you want to make sure you get the most hours in. And then you may have 2 jobs that have conflicting times, and you just want to choose the one that you like the best, or the one that you're most ambitious about because you feel like there's more room to advance, or you just like it better. And it could be both. You like it better and you want to advance, and you want to make sure you have things cozy for everything that you have going on, like your home life and everything. You just maybe feel the pressure to please everyone and yourself at the same time. And in addition to all that, there's someone who wants to perpetuate something that has been going on. So if someone has been in contact with you, they may be trying to go whatever route they can to figure out how to, even if you've cut off contact, they want to try to contact you. They may want you to just think about them. They may not want to let you even know that they're trying to be in your business, Leo. But there's someone who, you know, they could be trying to ask someone else what you're up to, what you're doing. But you're pretty busy with that sun opposite Saturn, so oh well, right? Libra, you are in your 9th house of passages with Vesta in your sign, so you're super duper busy. That's a lot of work coming into play with Vesta in your 9th house of passages. So, Libra, there is this Capricorn who fancies your attention a lot. And there is someone who is yearning to connect with you during a time when you are ready to spend some time with someone who is appealing to you. With the Lover's card coming in, this is someone who you're attracted to. So even though you're busy, you may find time to pencil them in. If you aren't able to, it may create a bit of stress for you. Because with Vesta, like I said, you're pretty busy. And someone wants to perform for you, Libra. They want to make sure that even if you're busy, with Vesta in your sign, symbolizing a lot of busy energy, they're like, okay, with whatever you're doing, I want you to be able to just see me at the same time that you're doing whatever you are doing. So they want to perform for you, and they possibly want to perform with you. So if you have like a PowerPoint presentation or something like that, they're going to want to chime in with you and make you look extra good in what you're doing. Or if they have something going on, they're going to keep on harping at you, trying to get you to come see what they're doing, even though you're so busy. Someone could even be a little bit upset because they're devastated because you have so much going on. Represented with Vesta there. So that's what's going on with you. Scorpio. It looks like you are in your, what is this? 10th house, moving into your 11th house of blessings. So career, blessings are coming into play. The 11th house has a lot of group activity that you can participate in. The sun is at a square with something going on in your 10th house. So you may have a challenge that's related to something that you've been wanting to do. With the sun, that's your drive coming into play. And then there's challenge, and there's something having to do with career, and yet you're moving into just from the 10th house to the 11th house. So things are looking good throughout that challenge. I do perceive a lot of drive. So you're probably putting a lot of energy into a goal that you have that has something to do with work or something on the job there. In addition to that, there is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person who fancies your attention, and someone else is yearning to connect with you during a time when you may be feeling like you have to correct some error. And this error probably has to do with something at work. So you may just be tightening up the reins with something having to do with a career. So hopefully you're not frustrated with that square in there, since it signifies a challenge. At the same time, someone wants to finish up something. So you probably have a deadline that's related to work, and you just want to correct something before it goes to press, or before someone puts the finishing touches on something, or before you put the finishing touches on it. But I think you'll be having some help should you reach out, coming in there. And Sagittarius, you are in your 12th house of sacrifice. And This is the 12th house of undoing. So some of you may be doing something that kind of undoes something that you already did. And Juno is in there too. So someone has marriage in their eyes, Sagittarius. For one of you guys or a few of you guys, you are in some sort of, someone is all tweaked out trying to holla because they're in this merry mood. So someone is fantasizing about trying to be with you, trying to date you, trying to get you to do something and see them as marriage material. Now, for some of you are already married. And so you're just adjusting to the behavior of a spouse. And then some of you may be in a position where you are sacrificing for your spouse or where you're undoing something. Or you figured out that you have inadvertently undone something. Now, the person who fancies your attention is coming in as a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person. And there's also someone who wants to connect with you during a time when you may mostly feel like you're just trying to muster up all the strength that you can with this 12th house of secrets, dreams, and self-undoing. That is being reflected here. And someone wants to pull off something with you. So they have this plan they want to pull off with you in it. And it's a good plan. That's what I'm getting here. So it could be that someone's just coming up off of a secret plan that they're trying to make you a part of. And so you will be able to either rock with that or deny them access to your opinions. Wow, I'm at 37 minutes, 46 seconds already. So I think I've touched on pretty much everybody's sign. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I am glad that you guys joined me for this live and that we have been able to chit chat a little bit here tonight. Let's see who's thinking of who to top this live off. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who is thinking of a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo earth sign. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is thinking of going out of their way a little bit for a sign of For some of you, it's going to be different signs here. Someone has had people judging them kind of harshly. Someone's ready to make a sacrifice for you, and this happens to be a water sign. Now, for some of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you are going out of your way for another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And for some others of you, you are ready to sacrifice for a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who you've been thinking of. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries who has been thinking about a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A great deal. And there is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo thinking of another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person. So now you know who is thinking of you right now. That's what I'm getting. So if anybody had any more comments or questions before I close out, you can let me know. I'm checking those out now. Now, some of you are wondering what someone else is doing. So let's take a look at that. There is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini wondering if someone has hit the road and gone somewhere or not. This has something to do with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person. There's also a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who is wondering if someone has been able to do something that they wanted to do. And it is something that is coming in as a little bit dangerous. So someone could have been racing or visiting an area of town that's, you know, challenging, or where they had a few enemies at. They're wondering about this other Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. So that's what's going on. This person is likely still over in this area. This other person has been traveling. They have likely been traveling, as they were expected to do. Yeah. there is someone who has been pretty lucky, and it's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're wondering if this other person's luck has run out. I feel like they're still lucky. And there is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, wondering if someone is embarking upon, I'm just getting through some challenge or conflict. And they're wondering about this other Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. And they are coming out on top of this conflict. That's what I'm getting here. Someone is wondering if they're gonna like a position that they are about to begin, or wondering, and they may feel a little bit stifled. They may feel like they want something to where they can put more in. So they may want to be, you know, someone who manages the company more so than just a busy bee on the company agenda. So you may have issues with the job because you want to demonstrate your abilities more, and you may feel a little bit stifled in a position that you are hired for. Someone else is wondering what's going to be going on with the position that they are moving up into, or that they are likely to begin soon, and there is some disagreement that is going to be happening at work. So if you already feel that there's a spirit of disagreement there, I'm here to tell you that's why you're feeling it, because there is someone very disagreeable that you may end up having to deal with. So if you want to keep your eyes peeled for another position, you can. If you don't mind a little bit of disagreement and it's like a challenge to you, then you'll probably be in the right place. Whatever you decide to do, it's a good idea to be prepared for it, so that you can go in with both eyes open, so to speak. So I guess that's going to complete tonight's reading. Thanks for tuning in.